Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Diddy67 back at it again with another video, and in this video it is Storytime Sunday. Now this is, as I said in the last video, going to be a regular series on my channel, as in my brief 20 odd years on Earth I have a lot of stories that I want to tell people that are, you know, some are pretty funny like the last one, and some like this one are going to be a little bit more personal and stuff I don't tend to talk about outside of just like close friends. But yeah, without any further ado, we're going to jump into this one. So if you remember in the last video I said, you know, 1 like, and we're going to talk about the date that I had planned in that story that I had to cancel due to being broken into. And obviously, you know, I've got 1 like, so we're going to jump into it, going forward to about 2 weeks after the last story. Now, during this time, I was obviously still talking to this girl. We were, you know, getting pretty close. Things were getting a little bit, you know, a little bit sexual, a little bit, you know, a little bit sexual right there. I don't even know why I'm saying sexual a lot, but I digress. So, obviously, we had been talking. Things had obviously progressed, and I decided to, you know, try again, meet up with her. And we decided about 2 weeks later we were going to meet up after this whole breaking in incident, and you know, it was all good. And I thought, I'm going to take her out on a date. You know, we're going to go out on a date. I'm going to take her to a nice restaurant or whatever I can actually afford. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to take her out. We're going to have a nice time. We're going to have drinks. You know, we're going to get to know each other. It's all going to be really nice. Because I thought, if there's anything that's going to impress her, it's not going to be my looks, and it's not going to be my personality, and it's damn sure not going to be my money. So this date is already set up to be an absolute shambles. But anyway, I decided I'm going to go up and meet her, and I got a train up, and I decided I'm going to text her just before I leave and say, I'm going to be about an hour, you know, let me know when you're free and we'll meet. So that gave me time to go in, do whatever shopping I needed to do, and then we were going to meet and go out. So anyway, I was, you know, I was going around buying some stuff, checking some deals out, and in my mind I was like, oh yeah, she's going to turn up. But I was obviously getting no texts. There was no contact from her, so I decided, you know, to try again. I was like, you know, did you get my last text? Is it still on? And no response. And obviously I'm getting quite pissed off here. I'm obviously being a bit mugged off. And if I had any emotion, I'd probably have tears coming through my eyes, but my tear ducts are completely broken. Oh god, I hate my life. But anyway. So I've decided, screw this. I'm just going to go home. I don't care. I'm not being taken for a mug. And that was when she texted me saying, I'm ill. Sorry about that. Now that is the biggest fucking cop-out I've ever had. And that pissed me off so much. And the reason that being is not because she said she's ill, it's more like she'd used that excuse before. When I'd said about meeting up, she says, oh, I'm ill, or oh, this person in my family's ill. Now she could have well been ill, but it's just the fact she'd used that so many times that it obviously just didn't mean shit to me. And then I decided to go home, and I'm not going to deal with this anymore. So I went home, and obviously I was pretty upset, you know, and I was still talking to her, and she's like, I'm really sorry, and I was just like, okay, I just don't want to talk about it right now. I'll talk to you when I'm obviously a lot calmer and more rational with my things, because there was a lot of shit I wanted to say, and I probably don't want to repeat it on this video. But anyway, slowly after a while I just lost all contact with her. I'll say within a month there was just no contact anymore. And I thought, yeah, I can finally move on. I've got to stop dwelling on it positively. And then about 3-4 months later after this, she phones me completely out of the blue, and obviously I'm like, okay, this is fucking weird. Like, I haven't spoken to you in 4 months. Why are you phoning me? I didn't answer the phone, obviously, and then she texts me and she was like, oh, I'm sorry about that, I phoned the wrong person. We kind of got talking again, and then I just realised there's just no spark there. Like, even if, you know, I was considering, you know, trying again, you know, and maybe getting back in contact and actually meeting her, there was just nothing was going to work. So I stopped contact until about 3 weeks ago, maybe even less, when I was out on you know, with a few drinks with some friends, and they all knew I'd still had this girl's number. So I decided to be an idiot and leave my phone on the table while I rushed to the toilet, and they text her saying, "Oh, I've been in love with you since the moment we first spoke, and I want to get back in contact, and I love," and all this typical "your friends have stolen your phone" kind of shit. And then later on in the night, we found her Facebook, and of course my friends forcibly take my phone and add her on Facebook, to which she hasn't responded to that or the text, so I think I'm in the clear there. But yeah, this video's definitely been a little bit more sort of depressing. Like, I'm trying to keep it positive, you know, because I don't want to sound like it's like still affecting me like over a year later, but you know, that does play on you, you know, when you know you think you've been catfished, and it kind of plays on your mind for a while. But you know, thank God I wasn't. I can keep that on the list of things that haven't happened to me yet, is catfishing. But anyway, the real moral of this story here is just to not like trust people online as much, you know, to not like meet up with a girl that you've never seen and such. Like, you know, you've got to get to know, you've got to make sure that, you know, she's 110% like wanting to do it, or else you're going to end up in my situation where you're a fucking idiot and you've been mugged off. But anyway, that's going to be it for the story today, guys. I know it's a little bit more sort of personal and depressing than usual, but anyway, I think the next video is definitely going to be a lot more upbeat and a lot funnier. So if this video, of course, gets the magical 1 like, I will do my third story, which will be going back to year 10 to my history trip, which I promise you guys is going to be a wild one. But anyway, it's been Diddy67, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.